What's going on, guys? Nick back here at the Backyard Bars, and today I'm going to be explaining why the basics of calisthenics are so important. So many people, when they start calisthenics, want to get right into those super advanced movements like front lever, planche, handstand, and skip the basics entirely. Now let me tell you why this is so bad. When you skip the basics, you're not building real strength, and you go into these more advanced skills and expect to be able to do them. Meanwhile, you don't even have the strength or body awareness to do them just yet. You have to build your base up in order to get to these more advanced skills. Like I always say, the bigger your base, the higher you can build, right? So if we skip the basics completely, our base is only this big, we try to build on top of that, we're not gonna get very far. So if we have a very strong base, meaning I can do a lot of pull-ups, a lot of push-ups, a lot of dips, I can even add weight to those movements. I have a super strong base, I'm gonna be able to go really far in my calisthenics journey because I'm super strong and I have very good body awareness, which helps me in my more advanced skills. Now, this isn't saying you can't train progressions for the advanced skills while doing basics. I actually encourage that, but make sure you're doing the progressions that you're up to. Don't be skipping progressions either. You don't want to just start throwing yourself into a handstand when you could barely do 10 pull-ups or 10 push-ups. You're going to want to start kicking up against the wall, just getting used to being upside down while working on your basics like push-ups and pull-ups. And then as you get stronger with your basics and you feel comfortable upside down, you go on to the next progression and you slowly go higher and higher until you get that advanced skill. Another reason you don't want to skip the basics is because the basics alone can make you absolutely shredded or absolutely jacked just by doing them. For example, I see so many guys on Instagram who are just strictly doing push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and even muscle-ups and are super strong. Some of them are probably even stronger than the people doing advanced skills. There's something to be said about basics, and they can be done at so many different levels. For someone who's a true beginner, they're gonna start on the rings. There's hundreds of workouts you can do on the rings, but your feet are still on the ground. They're very beginner workouts. You can make them harder or easier depending on where your foot placement is, and you start to gain that body awareness from the stability factor of the rings. The rings are constantly moving, so you have to build stability and stay in control of your body while performing all these movements. Once you get stronger with the rings and you make it as hard as possible, then you move on to the intermediate stage where you start doing those pull-ups, push-ups, and dips. These can even be broken down into beginner workouts when you use a band. So you can use a band when you're doing the pull-ups. You can use a band when you're doing the dips to make it a little bit easier. Once you master that, then you start doing just your body weight. Once you master that, you could add weights. This could go on and on and on forever. And then you could even get to those more advanced skills like handstands, push-up, planche, front lever, and so on. Stop sleeping on the basics. I, to this day, still do basics. If you go too much into those skills and only train skills, you're gonna lose your strength in the basics and the skills are gonna be harder. So you kind of have to maintain all of it at once. Make sure you're still doing the basics. I still do rings all the time because it's still super difficult. And I still do my push-ups, pull-ups, and dips even though I mainly train planche, front lever, and handstand. You need to maintain the basics once you master them while doing your advanced skills. If you're a beginner, stop trying to do all the advanced skills. Do the progressions, but master the basics first. If there's anything you take away from this video, it's that. Master the basics, then move on to the advanced skills. I promise you won't regret it. And you'll build real strength and body awareness, which will last forever. I really hope you guys took something away from this video and you go back and you start to master those basics, whether you're more advanced or you're a beginner. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. Also, check me out on all social media platforms on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at core_calisthenics. Check out my website, corecalisthenics.com. I have every single workout I know on there and me explain the right way to perform it in under 1 to 2 minutes. And stay tuned for my videos every single Saturday at 12 p.m. noon Eastern time. I'll see you guys in the next video.